Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
my God,
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
none are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Rip Camelucci, ready for a busy noon show today. So much great stuff on that break page. We got ourselves that Speed Flex series, 11 boxes left, 10 headliners left, all of them Speed Flexes. Brady Mahomes, a Crystal Mahomes bonus prize, a 6 CJ2K, Ice Up Son Steve Smith Sr. That series is loaded. If you want a little bit lower entry point, how about that practice squad? We got ourselves only 12 boxes left, 5 headliners left, including 2 Speed Flexes, the birthday boy Eddie George, one of them, Jim Kelly, authentic still in there, Jamar Chase mini, and a Dan Marino jersey. We are absolutely loaded, Mr. Rip Camelucci. So much good stuff. I cannot wait to get started. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Jack to the gills, had a fantastic and just so much fun UA in the AM morning show. And I don't want to stop. I can't stop.
Don't stop till you get enough. Let's keep the momentum going this
I got
show.
the breaking in my bones.
So we'll get started with our dice roll and our chase wheel spin for the program. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. Oh, did it not roll? Roll your boat. Come on, dice roller. There we go. 8, my favorite number. That was also the one in the early show. So 8's going to bring us some luck, I'm feeling, Rip. 8. I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel for the chase today. Spinning that wheel. Let me know how you guys are doing today on a Wednesday afternoon. Our chase wheel spin for the show is going to be the jerseys. Okay. Looked like it was going to be the minis, but it got all the way to the jerseys. That'll be our chase wheel spin for the program. There's no pre-fills, although we are making moves on multiple breaks. But that gives us a chance to give you guys a tour of the break page, top to bottom rundown. We will get started here with the practice squad series. I mentioned 12 boxes left. I mentioned 5 headliners left. Well, Rip, good news. Every single headliner left is a photoed headliner.
Bruh.
That includes 2 Speed Flexes. That's the beautiful Eddie George Houston Oilers Speed Flex with that blue visor. Love the retro Oilers. Eddie George, Tennessee Titan, all-time leading rusher. Did play his first year in Houston, Mr. Eddie George. We do have the Jim Kelly Rave Authentic. Pro Football Hall of Famer Jim Kelly, Dan Marino, 2 of the quarterbacks of the 80s. both available. You get a Jim Kelly Rave and a Dan Marino jersey. Those 2 autographs combined in value worth over $1,000. The practice squad double, just over $100. Get yourself potentially more than 10 times the autograph value with those 2. You can also double up with Zay Flowers and Jamar Chase on the mini, the Triple Crown winner. Again, a Zay Flowers Speed Flex, a Jamar Chase mini. We're looking at over $1,000 in value combined for just over $100 in that break. Still got ourselves so much heat in that series. Come and get that practice squad. Welcome back, fellas, says Blake. What's up, Blake? Blake is hotter than a firecracker in this break room. Crack. He has been rolling here. Got the NFC North last night in the Speed Flex break and got the 2 best Viking receivers of all time. For now. Because Jay Jettas might pass Chris Carter.
Jay Jettas in the jerseys.
Jay Jettas in the jerseys, which is next, by the way. How about that transition? But Chris Carter and Randy Moss both coming out. 1 spot last night for Blake. Got himself 2 Speed Flexes just like that in the best break we offer, the Speed Flex series. Headliners that's in the jerseys include the Bus, Jerome Bettis, 8th all-time in rushing yards. Jay Jettas, along with Jamar Chase, the best receiver in the league today. Champ Bailey jersey, Hall of Fame corner on Washington, which is rare. Speaking of Hall of Famers, NFC East, the GOAT defensive player Lawrence Taylor. My guy Warren Moon on that classic Houston Oilers jersey. Looking for Eric Dickerson. I absolutely love that Rams jersey. The single season rushing record holder. Then Fred Warner, one of the best linebackers of all time, on that jersey as well. Chad Johnson, Frank Gore, Brian Robinson Jr., secondary headliners. That's 11 headliners in 25 boxes. Mini helmets. Minis are still loaded. We got 12 minis left. Also got 5 headliners. Actually, 4 headliners looking at the board. Warren Moon. Love that Warren Moon Hall of Fame 06. The first black QB inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, paving the way for many of the black quarterbacks today. John Elway, 2-time Super Bowl champion, that clean auto on that Bronco Mini, and probably the best-looking autograph in the game. That would be Curtis, my favorite, Martin, this time on a Patriots Mini. Normally a Jet hit in the break room. Secondary headliner, Ricky Williams. Who knows what the inscription is? We know the helmet's going to be great, though, for Ricky Williams. Here's that Speed Flex series. We're down to 11 boxes, like I said. In J School, to teach you don't bury the lead. Well, this series is always the lead. As Gabriel says, Blake, my man, let's win some stuff in the double league leaders. Let's do it. So 11 boxes left, 10 headliners left. I'm not a math major, but that's better than close to what? 10 divided by 11, what is that?
Better than 90%.
Better than 90%. That's what I was going to say, Rip. A chance at a headliner. Every box is a Speed Flex. I know we just had a new customer jump in that Speed Flex single, I believe from the state of Michigan.
Hello, Molly.
What up, Molly? What up, Molly? Good to have you in the break room. You're in the right series. We got your boy Megatron, the second best line of all time. Now, speaking of league leaders, he's got a league lead that may never get broken.
Right.
Most receiving yards in a single season, the one and only Calvin Johnson. We have what might be the best looking lid in the series. Got Steve Smith Sr., one of 5 Triple Crown winners in the NFL merger era. Ice up, son.
Son?
Ice up, son, Rip Camelucci. Look
All
at
right,
this.
father.
This is sick. Absolutely sick on Steve Smith Sr. Also sick, CJ2K with the 2K Club. We got the CJ2K on the top of the helmet, that beautiful light blue. This thing is super sick. One of 9 2,000-yard rushers, the great CJ2K. Beautiful, beautiful lid. We still have Lawrence Taylor, the greatest defensive player of all time, on the two-tone chrome Speed Flex, the red and the blue with the red visor, red face mask. That is a stunning helmet for the greatest player ever on defense, Lawrence Taylor. And you can double up Lawrence Taylor with DeMarcus Ware, the Cowboy great. Beautiful, beautiful salute to service Rip Speed Flex. And then let's talk about the 2 big dogs in here.
Talk about it.
The 2 best quarterbacks that have maybe ever played the game. We got ourselves a Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex. Very, very nice. Patrick Mahomes on that sort of matte white Speed Flex. The beautiful black face mask. The chrome face of Mahomes on the back. Look at him all fired up. Now, what'd you do by 30, Rip, Patrick Mahomes, by the age of 30, just 3 Super Bowls, all of them MVPs, couple league MVPs, most passing yards, most passing touchdowns. By the age of 30, all sorts of records. Also, in the memorabilia industry, by 30, he's already become the second most expensive autograph in football memorabilia, trailing only the GOAT Tom Brady. That custom Mahomes lid worth in the ballpark of $3K. Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more, but in that ballpark, which is roughly what the standard Tom Brady Speed Flex, the Buccaneer Brady, Tampa Tom, Tequila Tom. It's a beautiful lid. And actually, I talk about $3,000 on the Brady. I always put, the custom lids around $1,500, but it could be more if you find the right viewer, a right buyer. Tom Brady, Steve Smith, get those 2 lids combined over $4,000 in value, maybe pushing $5K if you find the right buyer. $4,000 to $5,000 for just $470. If you don't think a double can happen, case in point last night, Blake won the Randy Moss and the Chris Carter. So tons of double ups in here, guys. Everything in here is an incredible lid. It's a league leader. It's a speed flex. Again, for example, your boy Tyreek Hill, not even a headliner, not even listed.
Jamar Chase was unlisted.
Jamar Chase?
Yeah.
Was not photoed.
Right.
So the series is sick. The last 2 league leaders in receiving yards in the NFL. Now we have a couple of secondary headliners still. That would be Terrell Davis, led the league in rushing yards at one point. We got Ed Reed, Kurt Warner as well. 10 and 11 chance at a headliner, guys, in that Speed Flex series. Only 6 to go in the double box break. And I think we're 7 to go in the single. Only 5 to go in the practice squad double. This is a break that I'm about 99% sure will happen during the noon show. We'll go till at least 2 o'clock, rip this program, which leaves us at the minimum 1 hour and 48 more minutes of being on the air. 5 spots in 1 hour, 48 minutes, especially when the entry point is $51 a spot. You get a Jim Kelly Authentic. That's worth, maybe 10 times the value. You get a Speed Flex like Zay Flowers. We're looking at 7, 8 times the value. Actually, no, more like 14, 15 times. I'm thinking 7, 8 times the value of a double spot. This is a single spot. So $51 for a Speed Flex. The Speed Flex is the lone rip, usually worth about $700, give or take, retail. I'm getting the helmet itself. Now you get the visor, you get the inscriptions, you get the autographed, authenticated autos. That value only goes up. So that's a great series, the trick play. No doubt about that. So we did have the Evans Chrome come out last night, Sean Blasco. But you can still win the Tom Brady Speed Flex. You're a Buccaneer fan. The greatest player to ever don the Bucs uniform, Tampa Tom. Game day series. This is, it's called the Hot Take Wednesday, but Dom was out here giving hot takes on a Tuesday, jumping the gun. And I got to piggyback on one of my terrific co-hosts here, Rip. Dom went on the air and said that Jonathan Taylor will get 2,000 yards rushing this season, and I'm going to back that.
Wow.
NFL's leading rusher right now. The number one reason the Colts are 3-0. Daniel Jones has been great, as they call him, Indiana Jones. But the NFL's leading rusher, the biggest reason the Colts are where they are, the great Jonathan Taylor. I've been working here for over 4 years now. I've never seen that exact helmet, the Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex. We did pull the Evans last night. Yes, guys. Case in point, you like something, don't wait. It might go very, very quickly. So there's, a very healthy debate about the best player in the league on defense. A lot of folks are talking Micah Parsons these days. A lot of folks talking Myles Garrett. My best player on defense in the NFL is TJ Watt. He's the best in the game, period. I think he's low-key actually underrated. The single-season sack leader record. Right now, defense is running away from TJ Watt. I saw a segment on ESPN last week. Why are the Steelers giving up more points? Other NFL teams refuse to run to the side of TJ Watt.
Low-key, no cap?
Almost every single run play is getting run opposite where TJ Watt lines up. So beautiful two-tone chrome flex. That is very, very clean. Very, very clean indeed. So still got ourselves the Terry McLaurin, one of the best wideouts in the game. Hopefully he's healthy because I've got him on my personal fantasy team. Terry McLaurin, second in receiving touchdowns last year, an absolute beast. Speaking of fantasy, if you win one of the filler hits, there's a decent chance you might get a gift card. You get the fantasy points from the player from week 2, and then we give you a multiplier up to 5 times that. So, for example, if your player got 20 points, you get a 5-time multiplier. You get $100 in store credit just for you, Rip, because I'm working with you today.
Yeah.
Nico Collins, Jackson Smith-Njigba, JSN has turned into a top 5 receiver this season, 5 headliners and 9 boxes in the game day series. Vault break, we're down to 4 boxes left. We have 1 secondary headliner, the birthday boy, Eddie George. We also have 2 vault keys, but one of them is a $300 vault key. The other one being 50, so 3 and 4 chance at a headliner or a vault key. You get the box, which would be a rep if it's a vault key, and you get the gift card amount as well. Definitely sleeping on the diamond helmets right now. One of the most underrated helmets in the room. This John Elway Ghost Chrome. I'm calling it the Halloween helmet with Halloween just over a month away. But as soon as it's October, we're officially into spooky season. And that lid right there is absolute fire on John Elway. So definitely get that, guys. Definitely keep the heat going here in the break room. Not to mention, besides John Elway, we have this beautiful Marshall on that classic Rams lid. One of the best running backs ever. One of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Marshall Faulk in the all-authentic diamonds. We do have another authentic series up as a personal authentic football helmet series. This includes a lot of big names like Josh Allen on a speed flex, like Jerry Rice, like Randy Moss. This is an absolutely loaded series, the Authentic Football Helmet Series. Come and get that as well, guys, here in the UA Live Break Room. Other good stuff on that personals page, a guaranteed win. You can get the minis or the jerseys as personals, the college replica helmets. All the headliners out there, minus the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill, got some good quarterbacks. Joe Theismann, Mike Vick, Johnny Manziel, Vince Young, one of the best college players ever. My guy, Warren Moon, loaded series as well. Then, of course, the headliner package, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, $1,900 in value. Maybe get 4 headliners right off the bat if you buy that. So here's the mystery box tab link. That's where you buy the personals. Here's the most important link, the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Page link. I'll also drop in the Signature Club Rewards Program link. You can refer your friends, get entered in for a chance at the 1985 Bears Speed Flex, part of our referral program. So those are all the important links. Here's, by the way, how the referrals work. Refer a friend, they get $50 off their first order of $100 plus, and you get a $50 UA gift card in return. So they spend $50, they get $50, you get $50. 50-50-50.
50-50-50.
Rip, you know me, I don't like to limit anybody, especially you, my man.
You can't fence me in.
Give me some of your favorite lids in the room right now. A few items that stick out, what you got your eyes on. Actually, maybe for you, it might not even be a helmet right now if you know where I'm headed. But what you got for me, brother?
Oh, well, I would love to wipe my tears with the Dan Marino jersey in the practice squad. It would remind me of better Dolphins days. Boy, oh boy, Dan Marino, Dan the man. Yeah, arguably the best player of his generation. Helps when you retire head and shoulders statistically above all of your peers and people that came before you.
Joe Montana said he was the best. And Joe Montana knows football.
Yeah.
He knows more than you and I, that's
He knows
for sure.
football. He knows comfortable shoes. Joe Montana does. Joe Montana, he's a sensible man. Listen to him. Also, another sensible choice for this. Actually, you know what? No.
Real quick, Rip. Real quick.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, Speed
That's
Flex
what I was
Gabriel
just
in the
about to
game
talk
day.
about.
Oh, well, go ahead then.
That's what I was
go
just
ahead.
about to say.
It is still available,
It's
though.
still there. I think that is, first of all, this is preordained. This is destiny right here. It's written in the stars. You got the constellations in there. You got Jonathan Taylor's number hanging from the Lucas Oil Field rafters on the back of that helmet. This is a premonition. This helmet is a premonition, Kamen, that he is going to retire a all-time Colts great. And I mean, dating back to the Baltimore days as well.
Yeah, no kidding. He's an incredible running back. I love that lid. He's got me personally in second place in my personal fantasy league, and all the credit goes to Jonathan Taylor. That game day series, by the way, this is all authentics. Just to clarify, all authentic helmets, autographed. I know it says, I don't know why that says replica. So can you actually message Jessica real quickly? Because I heard you say this too. I know I've talked to Luke.
Yeah.
That one is 100% authentic. Maybe could we have her update that graphic? When you get it, you can update it, Rip.
Yep.
Just want to clarify, guys, in the game day series, there is 0 replica helmets. It's basically like the diamonds, but better. There's gift cards. It's $115 a spot, all authentics, guys, or better in that series. But right now, I want to tackle that awesome series. Let me guess, Rip. I mean, I'll give you some of my picks, but I'm curious to get your favorite helmets in the Speed Flex series because, like, there's a lot of interesting debate here because it's not the only flex left. No, Gabriel. TJ Watt's Speed Flex is still left. There's 9 boxes left. There's 5 headliners left, and there's 2 Speed Flexes. So, no, sir. I don't know if Gabriel was ill-informed, but there's 2 Speed Flexes in there.
I don't know where you got that idea from.
The best running back right now in the league and maybe the best defensive player in the league. 2 Speed Flexes, and both are custom. Both are sick for only $115 in the game day series. Something to think about, Gabriel. Also, let's get back to this Speed Flex series. That one, 2 flexes and 9 boxes. But in this series, 11 boxes, 11 Speed Flexes. Every single box is a Speed Flex in here. So many big names. So Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes are the 2 biggest names. They're worth the most money. You know, a custom Mahomes like that white one worth about $3K. A Brady standard Speed Flex worth about $3K in retail value. Those are the money makers, the best quarterbacks, the biggest helmets. But the best looking helmets, there's 3 that really stand out. We have this Lawrence Taylor 2-tone chrome flex, the red visor, red and blue, kind of the best color combo in my opinion. And then we have the CJ2K with that Carolina blue on that rib Speed Flex. And then we have the Ice Up Sun Steve Smith. And I've been kind of having a personal crisis late at night here, Rip. Because I might have a change of heart. Because I've been going back and forth, literally not able to sleep in my night thinking, what helmet do I like better, the Steve Smith or the Chris Johnson? I have changed my mind about 7 times so far. Last night I went with Steve Smith being ahead of it, but now I'm waking up this morning and I'm feeling a little bit of Carolina blue, Argentina blue for Messi. So now I'm thinking it's Chris Johnson.
That blue and brown, man,
what
it really
do you think's
goes
better?
together.
Which helmet looks
swirls
better?
together. I gotta go CJ.
CJ?
CJ.
Okay.
You get the inscription. You get that swirling with the paint and the pictures. CJ too. You get the nick. You get all of it. Everything. This tells the story of Chris Johnson.
It's been a rough season for the Tennessee Titans, but this is Tennessee Titan Wednesday today. Because we have this Tighten Up lid CJ2K, Better Times. And then we have Eddie George on an Oilers Speed Flex in the practice squad. And we have Eddie George in the vault as well. So this could be Tennessee kind of day here in the break room. Even got word from Michael Wilcox he might jump in this series.
Ooh.
Our resident Tennessee Titan fan. So 4 to go in that practice squad, guys, now. 5 to go in that league leader double. 7 to go in that single. Game day is 7 to go in the single, so get those spots. Let's rock. Let's roll here in the break room. I'm thinking next order of business for me, Rip, is probably either the league leader double 5 to go or the practice squad single 4 to go, because once that break gets down to 3 to go, it goes pretty quickly.
League leader, shout out, hopping in. Molly Ollie Oxenfree.
She got in the double, too?
Got in the double.
What's up, Molly? Molly, if you're out there in the chat watching, let us know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs and what your favorite squad is. Is that putting the double down to 4?
No. She's the 3rd in the double.
Okay, so she put it at 5.
Yeah, Gabriel got 2, and Molly's got the 3rd.
So Molly's got the spot for maybe, if I had to guess, her favorite football team. I know she's from Michigan, so maybe she's a Megatron fan, right?
Could be.
Maybe she's a fan of Tom Brady.
Could
You're
be,
from
could be.
Michigan quarterback. So the Tom Brady Buccaneers Speed Flex still in there, guys. 20 of you guys watching, I'm going to drop these links in the chat. The most likely breaks here, league leader double, 5 spots to go. These are all Speed Flexes in here. Then I'll drop the practice squad break in, 4 spots to go, which is really cool because I look at it this way. If you're a risk taker like myself, you're only going to play the Speed Flex series because it's the best series in the room, the biggest risk, by far the biggest reward. But if you want to maybe take a little bit less risk,
Take a little bit.
you wouldn't get as much reward, but still pretty good reward. Still can get a Speed Flex for $51. This
Great.
is for, I call this the folks that are going to bet a money line bet. You get in the practice squad, you still might get something really good. If you want to get a parlay, you're jumping the league leader, double up with Brady and Steve Smith in that NFC South. Can you imagine if Steve Smith and Tom Brady played together?
Bruh.
That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be absolutely ridiculous.
Troy Brown on steroids right there. Not
Exactly.
not actually on steroids,
Yes.
metaphorically.
But
you know what I mean.
sort of playing wise
Right.
ability.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 closest breaks right now, guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Practice squad and league leader. Let's get those done this show. And then otherwise, I think we can get a game day done. I know Gabriel's excited about that Jonathan Taylor Speed Flex.
Yes, sir.
Get in, Gabriel. Gabe knows this. He's a regular in this break room.
He knows what to do.
That break is 7 to go. He buys 3 spots, puts it at 4 to go. It's as good as gone.
Well, he just got 2 in the game day double.
He does know what he's doing. Thank you, Gabriel. Appreciate you, brother, putting us at 6 to go. Maybe my fantasy superstar Jonathan Taylor could be coming out here in that game day series. So I'll drop that link in as well because that one's got some progress. Game day double, 6 spots to go.
Gabriel's
Here's
a real
that link.
party starter up
Oh,
in
he
here,
gets
man.
it. Gabriel gets it. Jonathan Taylor, I think we forgot about how good he was because
Yeah.
he led the league in rushing yards a few years ago. He's had some injuries last couple of years. Had that potential trade discussion. But man, the guy's a beast. I'm looking at the numbers right now,
Yeah.
Rip. He's got 338 rushing yards. The closest guy to him is James Cook, and he is a solid 284. 38 plus 16 is what? That would be 54. So he's 54 yards ahead of the next closest guy right now.
We spent all summer, all off season, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, and don't get me wrong, they're all still incredible. But Jonathan Taylor must have been watching and listening and said, all right.
He's a
Bet.
regular watcher of the
Bet.
program. He says, you doubt me?
All
You
right.
tell me Derrick Henry's better. I'll show you.
I'm
Kamen
also
Entchev."
going to give you even less autographs to
Uh-huh.
make it even more rare.
Now, speaking of rare, I've never seen that Jonathan Taylor helmet in my life before. That's the first time I've ever laying eyes on that sort of colt black with the gold on that lid. That is a very, very clean helmet for Mr. Jonathan Taylor. Also getting down to 3 spots to go in the practice squad
Yep.
single. This is one that's coming up. Speaking of the best in the NFL, Dan Marino, multiple times leading the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns. I don't care what a Dan Marino autograph is on. It's got Dan Marino on there. It's something you want to have in your PC. That beautiful, beautiful teal jersey for the Dolphins. Jamar Chase, league leader, Triple Crown winner last year. Most catches, receiving yards, receiving touchdowns. Jim Kelly, the only quarterback ever to play in 4 straight Super Bowls. Oiler helmets are not as prevalent out there in the memorabilia industry. It's Eddie George's birthday today. Eddie George Speed Flex. How about this, Rip?
How about this?
I know you guys did a promo. I'll do I'm going to go back to my silent menu. I'm not going to put a timer on there.
Sure.
So that way we don't abuse the timer this show. But if anyone wins the Eddie George Speed Flex this show, or if they win the Eddie George in the vault, I will give out a $27 gift card if the Eddie George is pulled by, let's call it by 2 o'clock. So
All
if we go
right.
overtime on the 2 p.m. show, you're excluded from that offer. $27 store credit if the Eddie George comes out, the birthday boy on his birthday. Dipping into the secret menu here at UA. Not to mention Zay Flowers on a speed flex. Lamar Jackson has gotten so much better at passing the ball. The Ravens are 1-2 because their defense is bad, not because of Lamar Jackson. Zay Flowers, his number one receiver. Yeah, he had an off game last game, but he's one of the best guys in the league. Ask the Bills, ask the Browns how good Zay Flowers is. The guy is spectacular.
Ask him.
So that's 3 spots to go in that practice squad. We are knocking on that door. 3 to go in that break. That is coming up. 6 to go in the game day. And then we got 5 to go in the speed flex break. What do you think, Rip? What's going to be the first one that pops off in the noon show?
You know what? The practice squad is closer, but I think we can't stay away from that speed flex series.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking there's going to be a surprise. A big dog gets in here, buys 3 spots, maybe buys all 5 spots left, closes up the league leader speed flex series. Personally, unfortunately for me, my fiance is very bougie. So she does not allow me to take her to a nice dinner at McDonald's. The jerseys are McDonald's. There's a lot of good stuff at McDonald's. But the best stuff, Rip, is the fancy steakhouse, the Italian restaurant. That's what the Speed Flex series is. You got to spend a little bit more at the Italian restaurant, but you walk away with that incredible experience. You don't remember when you went to McDonald's. You remember every time you went to the Italian restaurant.
It's true.
For us, Isabella's, Frankie's, a quick food reference. Food references are allowed, just not 15-minute rabbit holes, which our customers love. But here's your food reference. You get a Speed Flex, you can get Italian food for a whole year, right? That you would want to eat, right? If you're going to eat the same food over and over, you're going to throw up,
What's your favorite Italian dish?
Favorite Italian dish? Gosh, it's too hard to pick.
Just say chicken parm. It's not a wrong answer.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. I'm a pizza guy. So League Leader Flex, who's going to knock that out? League Leader Flex. Definitely want to see that. 5 to go in that one. I think the practice squad might be the first.
Could
2
be.
to go. What's up, John? First time for John watching the show, asking how does this work? That's a great question. If you're a new person watching the show right now, please ask us some questions as my voice cracked. John, I appreciate you asking, brother. So we're a live break room. I'll drop our live break page link here, ultimateautographs.com. It's a 1-in-8 chance to win for every spot you buy. It's going to be random divisional breaks. So, for example, if you land in the NFC North, you want a Bear, Packer, Viking, or Lion to come out. In the double box breaks, you keep your same division for both spots. For example, in the League Leader Speed Flex series, you get the NFC South. You get a Tom Brady Speed Flex worth about $3K, a Steve Smith Speed Flex worth about $1,500. You get $4,500 in value for just $470 buy-in. I recommend watching the video on the top right-hand corner of our break page, the live break explainer. We also have a rules and guidelines section that you can read more about. But the best way to learn, John, is to watch the breaks, which we'll have a practice squad coming up here shortly. So that'll be a great way to kind of see how it works. You are not guaranteed to win. It is in the fine print. It's a live drawing. You're purchasing a spot in a live break, not a guaranteed item, unless you buy all 8 spots. Then you are guaranteed to win. It's an 8-spot break. We don't cap you at 1 spot. You buy 4 spots, you have a 50% chance to win, so on and so forth. So
I wouldn't even call it fine print, Common. That is quite large, bold, and
actually,
capitalized.
it's not. Yeah, we're not sketchy here. It's very, very bold and big. It's a disclaimer, as we say. So 2 to go in that practice squad. Mr. Cap, we still got the Jamar Chase Mini, the Jim Kelly Rave Authentic, the Eddie George Speed Flex, the Dan Marino jersey, and the Zay Flowers Speed Flex. Since you mentioned Flowers, off day that helped me survive my Guillotine League last place guy had Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers. Needed 20 points for me to lose. Thank goodness I had Mark Andrews, and Andrews 2 touchdowns got me moved 6 points ahead. There we go, Bri. Congratulations, brother. Just grab a spot on the single break practice. How's it going today, fellas? Doing great, Anthony. Anthony Pianto Is that an Italian name, Rip?
Is that an
I
Italian?
think it's an Italian name.
Pianto.
What's your favorite Italian dish?
It is chicken franchise. Yeah, it's a egg and lemon battered up chicken dish.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's real light, lemony. It's
Let's
incredible.
go. Sold out in the practice squad and 3 to go in the Speed Flex double. Minis are 5 to go. Jerseys are 6 to go. We got movement on that break page, guys. Keep it rolling.
All right, Cody Myers, I see you.
How much are the prices of each spot? Do you still handle the signed Detroit Lions helmet? Well, so Javante, we have a Calvin Johnson Speed Flex. We have the spots at $470 for the double box. By the way, just to clarify, a Calvin Johnson Speed Flex is worth more than double of $470. So
yeah.
I know you see that price point, you're like, oh my God. But this stuff is worth a bunch. So $470 for the double, $235 for the single. We are still looking for Megatron. So Brian Urlacher is not available, unfortunately. We did pull that one. We're doing the practice squad break, though. Practice squad single, go ahead and drop me a box number. You know what, Charles? We'll do jerseys, we'll do Speed Flex, we'll do practice squad, we'll do game day, we'll do minis.
We'll do it all.
We'll do it all here in the break room today. All of it, all the time. All of it. Cody Myers, by the way, with the mega order, getting us closed out in the practice squad and getting us close in that league leaders. Shout out to Cody Myers here, who is looking for a little bit of closer magic in the trick play practice squad. We'll do box 20, maybe the Barry Sanders number. And you're welcome, Javante. I'm going to try this one. This is a fun one. Schwanzenbaker. Schwanzenbaker.
Yeah.
I love that name. Schwanzenbaker. He's going to bake in this break room, perhaps. 20 in the practice squad. We'll get 20 off the ticker. And 20's coming up. Best break in the room by far, the Speed Flex. Only 3 spots to go in that double. Maybe time for Brady, maybe time for Mahomes. Only the best of the best, Rip, in that series. No doubt about that.
The best of the best of the best, sir.
So I know Anthony called out 9, but we did have Cap was first. Captain America, Kenneth Stanton jumping in. It's a Marvel reference. Are you proud of me, Rip? A little bit of nerdage going on here.
Sure.
So you strike me as a Marvel guy, right? Are you a Marvel guy?
I watch them.
Okay. So 8 clicks coming up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ryan Andreessen, rise up top of the NFC North. Ryan's got the NFC South as well. NFC East is Kenneth Stanton. Anthony Pianto. NFC West, Cody Myers, AFC North. Kenneth Stanton, AFC South. Is it like, I guess it's not weird, but every time I see Kenneth Stanton name, I think of Giancarlo Stanton. Literally every time. And then Cody Myers, AFC East. Brian Omer, who I saw bought out an entire practice squad break to himself this morning.
2 of them.
Jumping in for the AFC West. Thank you guys for playing, guys. Let's get this party on the road today. In Jerry Maguire, they say, show me the money, Jerry. Here in the break room, we say, show me the mini. Show me the mini. It is Chuba Hubbard on the Carolina Panther Rave Mini. Ryan Andreessen, a lot to rave here. Very, very nice, Ryan. The starter magic. Terrific running back, by the way. Mr. Hubbard, he was top 10 in most running categories last year. He is a terrific back for the Carolina Panthers. Nice mini right there for Ryan. Doing great. It's actually Schanzenbaker. Like love Dusty it. Baker Mayfield. All here, bacon.
And Javante, I'm sure you're used to it, but thank you for the phonetic pronunciation.
Yeah, dude, I love phonetic pronunciations. I come from a broadcasting background, and I'm all about phonetics. You give me a phonetic pronunciation, I get to nerd out and actually make sure I get your name right?
Nerd out, baby. That's what we're doing.
Besides coming from a broadcasting background, my name is Kamen Entchev, not Kamen or not Kamen Entchev. So someone who's got their name butchered all the time, Rip, I take a lot of pride in making sure we get your names right.
Brother, same.
Doing good, Charles. A Theismann story, we'll see. Nothing wrong with being a nerd. I guess I fall in that category. Same, Blake. Nerd life is definitely a good thing, my man. Nothing wrong with being a nerd. 100% on that one.
Oh man, wait till you see your first 1 in 4 here.
Oh yeah,
Get some
no
nerd
kidding.
stuff in there.
It's German. I love giving everyone an opportunity to guess it, and I'll say your guess was in the top 5 of extraordinary pronunciations. I appreciate it. Let's go! Top 5. Well, speaking of German, Javante, my dad speaks 6 languages, so I think I got a little bit of the language bug from Dad. Rip, I was actually a Spanish minor in college. Yo hablo español.
Oh,
That was always like my, in high school at least, my free A in Spanish. Didn't have to try, didn't study, didn't do anything, but always got an A in that class. So
Fair, man.
languages are definitely my thing. My favorite language out there would be the language of football helmets because those are beautiful. No doubt about
is that
that.
your love language, Common?
Yeah, helmets. This one, red. They say red is the color of love. Here's your real love right here. The Mahomes Crystal Flex, which, by the way, has not been pulled yet in the show.
Nope.
That's a bonus prize at the end of that awesome Speedflex series.
It could be yours.
Blake Fairman.
Fair man.
You should have told me, Blake. We might hear me sing Charles Nelson. I'll tell you what, Charles. I'll cut you a deal, brother. You get the chat riled up to buying that League Leader Speedflex series. If we can get the League Leader done by the end of the noon show in the next 1 hour and 19 minutes, or actually, you know what? If the show goes past 2 o'clock, whenever we sign off for the noon show, if that series is gone, sold out completely, all 11 boxes gone, Charles, I will gladly sing. Right? I don't sing for free, Rip. I've been singing way too much recently for not enough action on that page. You guys get that whole League Leader sold out, I will gladly sing any song you guys would like. And Rip might even help me duet in certain parts.
I still have a little bit of my Riot voice from the weekend, but I'll do what I can.
What's that song from Greece? We could duet that
Summer
one.
Lovin'?
Summer Lovin'.
Wouldn't be my first time.
Do you want to play the girl or the guy part?
I'll go Sandy.
Okay, Sandy. So
It's fine.
Maybe we'll do a little Summer Lovin' if we get that Speedflex series sold
Boy,
out.
What have I signed up for?
Dude, 11 boxes in the League Leader Speedflex, Rip.
All right, that's what I signed up for.
We'll do it. Noon show, not 3 p.m. show. Noon show.
All right.
Noon show.
Noon show, that's it.
So, come on, guys, let's get that League Leader sold out. There we go, Charles. Well, we're knocking on that door, brother. 2 spots to go. League Leader Speedflex series. We got the greatest quarterback of all time. A must-have in anyone's PC. Tom Brady went through the gauntlet in the awesome Super Bowl run with the Bucs, knocking off Breeze, Rodgers, Mahomes, back to back. One of the iconic Super Bowl runs for Tampa Tom. We could sing Barbie Girl instead, Blake, if you want. Whatever you guys want. What do we need to do to ban that from ever happening? Well, Jeff, I got one for you. If you buy out an entire Speedflex double, I will ban my singing for 2 weeks.
2
How
weeks?
about that? 2 weeks.
For a whole Speedflex double?
Fine, Speedflex double, Jeff. I'll give you a month of no singing.
I'm trying, Jeff. I'm
So,
trying.
There's 2 different ways to do it. You buy out the Speedflex double. Says not good enough. Well, too bad then. My voice is ready, Jeff.
Well, hold on. Was that not good enough for the 2 weeks? I believe my client was saying not good enough to the 2 weeks. The month?
I'll do a full month.
A full month?
That's as far as I would go, though.
Jeffrey?
'Cause I love singing. You know what? I'll give it over a month. I'll give them until November. I won't sing the rest of September or October. So over a month.
How about this?
November 1st.
How about this?
How about this what?
As long as the Chiefs are in playoff contention,
Okay.
you can't sing.
Okay. I mean, they're going to make the playoffs.
I mean, well, as long as they're alive.
Now, my bank account doesn't improve. All right, well, Jeff, no dice then. The chat, by the way, is divided in 2 groups, Rip. I call it the 80% that want me to sing and the 20% that don't want me to sing.
Oh, the
Now,
silent minority?
of the 80%, 20% are very loud, like Charles Nelson.
Yes.
And then the 20% who don't want me to sing are also very loud. Then there's the 60% who are not loud but want to hear me sing, not because I'm good.
the silent majority.
The silent majority wants to see me make a fool of myself. Apparently, Jeff is no longer entertained by watching me make a fool of myself. So that's up to you guys.
You know, Jeff August, I imagine, an old school guy, you know, an old Walter Cronkite guy, you know.
Are you giving a journalism reference here?
How many more do you want?
Dude, I went to Mizzou. I'm always game for a journalism reference. That never goes over my head. I know all the journalism references. Nerding out. I am not a mathematician. That is definitely true, Jeff. I majored in broadcast TV. Definitely not a mathematician. $470 a spot, though. I'll tell you what. You get a Brady Speed Flex and a Steve Smith Speed Flex. That's worth over $4,000. You do the math. 400 something bucks or 4,000 something bucks, Rip. What's better? 400 or 4,000?
400.
I think there's an extra zero on the 4,000.
1,000? 4,000. Yeah, I'm going to go with 4,000.
I have not heard the singing yet. Definitely want to hear it now. Oh, Blake, you have no idea, brother. We get the league leaders sold out this show. We'll sing. And we will gladly sing if this whole series goes this show. Lately, they've been begging for the singing, Rip, and I've been giving it away too easily. So now Charles Nelson is conditioned to think that, well, if we do like 4 boxes in a series, Kamen will sing. And it's become too often I'm singing lately. I'm not going to just sell my singing voice for a couple boxes.
No.
It's got to be all 11 gone in this show.
Yes, Kamen. You have to have standards if you're going to sell your dignity.
Right? Nice. I was adopted when I was a young teenager, says Javante. So I didn't fail kindergarten because I couldn't spell my whole last name. Fun fact, they also have 2 middle names. Fun points. Can you guess how many characters my whole government name?
29.
I'm going to go with 32, and his middle name is Schweinsteiger, like the German soccer legend Bastian Schweinsteiger. That's my guess. Schweinsteiger. I'm a big German soccer fan. I don't know if you knew that.
I can tell. All right, Bundesliga.
I like the Bundesliga. The Germans, very good at the football thing. Very good at the NFL football thing. I know I'm talking about Brady and Steve Smith. Guys, there's a Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex in here, and not the crystal one. We have the normal one, which could come out in the very next break, Rip.
You can win a Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex on your way to winning a Patrick Mahomes Crystallized Speed Flex.
Here's how you can do that, by the way. There's certain categories that are still up for grabs. If you have not read the listing, make sure you guys do it. We are talking about the league leaders, Chris. Chris Leone, 2 spots to go in that double, my man. So the League Leaders Speed Flex Series features only players on Speed Flexes who have led or tied for the league lead in various statistical categories. The categories are passing yards, rushing yards, receiving touchdowns, and sacks/interceptions. Participants in the series will accumulate these stats, and at the end of the series, the leaders in each category will have an entry into a drawing for a Swarovski Crystal Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex. There's 5 categories, so the league leader in each category gets a 1 in 5 chance to win Mahomes. Only 1 category is closed right now. Blake has won 1 category already. The other 4 categories still out there. Headliners left, Chris, in this series, by the way. 11 boxes left, 10 headliners left. Calvin Johnson, Steve Smith, Chris Johnson, Tom Brady, Lawrence Taylor, DeMarcus Ware. We have Patrick Mahomes, and we have 3 secondary headliners, those being Terrell Davis, Ed Reed, and Kurt Warner. And I know this is going to be a little bit small for them, so I'm not sure if they can see this, unless you have us on the big screen. But these are the categories right now. So, for example, we add up your total passing yards. So right now for the passing yards category, Cody Myers is the leader with 4,690 passing yards. Gabriel Flores, which Warren Moon, by the way, did in the season. Gabriel Flores has 4.55 for Bledsoe, and Blake Wilkins has 4.57 for Brady. So if Cody, Gabriel, or Blake win a second one, they will likely win the category. But if someone else wins only 1 and the passing yards are more than this number, they would win the category, Rip. We have the rushing yards category still up for grabs. Actually, the rushing yards category, here's the good one.
I know.
CJ2K. You win the CJ2K, you might win that whole category. Jason, Blake, Chris, and Curtis are all in the running for the rushing yards one. Receiving yards one is going to be either Jason or Curtis. They each have 2. Then the only one clinched so far is receiving touchdowns because Blake already has That locked up. All five of those are gone already. Blake won 3 of them. He's got that on lockdown. The sacks and picks one is wide open. Gabriel Flores has 22.5 sacks with TJ Watt. Timothy Harmling has 7 picks with Rod Woodson. There's a Lawrence Taylor in there. So there could be a lot more added to the sack category. Yes, that's right, Charles. Chris Leon and I will sing if we get the league leader sold out by the end of the noon show. Strahan is the and more in the league leaders. He could be. Michael Strahan might be in there. You're right, Lions fan. That is very possible. We've got, let's see, for the picks, actually, he might be onto something.
Yeah.
No, he's not in there.
Right,
he's not in there, Rip. Because you know how I know? Because we got TJ Watt, and we got ourselves already pulled Rod Woodson. There's 3 more in the category. They're Ed Reed, Lawrence Taylor, and DeMarcus Ware.
Is it 5 or 6?
It's 5. No, it is 6. You're right.
Yeah, there's 5 categories,
6.
so there's got to be 6.
So he might be right.
Could be right.
It might be Michael Strahan in the and more section.
Yeah.
There's going to be a defensive guy in that last and more. So we'll see. We will see. So let's take a peek at that league leaders.
We are. Peek at it.
Where's the great Leon?
Right
he
now.
says sold out.
Yes,
okay.
He's right. He's here.
Oh, thank you,
Don't yell
Leon.
at him. He's doing the right thing.
Thank you, Leon. Chris, the Eagles never lose. Even when you think they're going to lose, they block a kick and a guy as big as me is out there running much faster than I ever run, Rip. Man. The guy, I mean, he's like what? Like well over 300 pounds.
Yeah.
6 foot something. Guy was running 19 miles per hour on that block kick.
He slimmed down, apparently.
All right. So league leader double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Let's flex. You are right. There's 6 in each one, Rip. So, which, by the way, I'm seeing passing yards. A lot of quarterbacks left.
Yes.
Mahomes, Brady could still be one in this series. And Kurt Warner, the other quarterback left, by the way. So Gabriel Flores, Molly Pastore, Cody Myers, Josh Rouser, and Christopher Leone. Need 2 box numbers, guys, for the league leader, Dublé. Only 6 to go in that single as well, so we are kind of cruising right now, Rick.
Yeah.
We are cruising on that break page. Not cruising for a bruising, cruising for a speed flex.
Nice.
Right? Things I love to see. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on those numbers.
There we go.
Battle of the Unbeatens this week should be a good game. I think that's the Bucks and Eagles you're talking about. Should definitely be a good game. Unfortunately, I'm going to pick the Eagles because until I see them lose, I'm not betting against them. I'll put it that way. 4-28. I saw a stat about the Eagles for Chris Leone. In any games that, since Saquon joined the team, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown playing together in the same game, I don't think they've lost a game yet, Rip.
Sure.
So that's pretty good. 4-28, though, coming up in the speed flags. Thank you, Leon. The great Leon. So let's see here. Let's see here what we got. These are all speed flexes, all terrific. 2 Mahomes left in play with the bonus prize plus a Brady. I like the sound of that. 2 Mahomes and a Brady. There's only 11 boxes left, 12 counting the bonus prize, Rip. Not often there's 12 boxes left in a series total, and there's 2 Mahomeses and a Brady. That means actually one in 4 chance the boxes we open up in this series feature either Mahomes or Brady. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
17 straight wins for Jalen Hurts. Yeah, look, people underrate that dude.
But yeah,
he's a beast.
Let's boom at halftime.
Boom. So 8 times, guys. We got 4, we got 5, we got 6, we got 7, we got 8. Yeah, Lions look good. Have not played the Lions yet. Lions looking very good right now. Lions, by the way, were picked for the NFC North. I did not shy away after week 1. We do have the greatest Lions receiver ever, Calvin Johnson, in this series, which the great Leon can win right now, Rip, in the NFC North. Cody Myers got the Brady spot in the NFC South, the Buccaneer Brady. We got ourselves Josh Rouser, NFC East, Gabriel Flores, NFC West, Christopher Leone, AFC North, Gabriel Flores, AFC South, Cody Myers, AFC East, And Molly Pastore, Molly's first ever break, could walk away with the Patrick Mahomes speed flex.
Molly Ollie Oxen, free indeed.
Man, Molly, that'd be sick. That'd be absolutely sick. All right, first box here. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My goodness. I love this helmet. Rip, it looks so much better in person.
Oh, I bet it does.
We got the CJ2K. Chris Johnson, Rip Speed Flex. The light blue. CJ2K's face on it. CJ2K on the back. One of 9 2,000-yard rushers, Rip. He's got the single season for the regular season record of rushing and receiving yards combined. Gabriel Flores. How about the starter magic? First 2 spots in the break. He's got CJ2K plus
Yeah, what are we talking here?
2,006 rushing yards, Gabriel. Very, very nice on your flex. Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores. Now, Gabriel's got a favorite team. You know what that team is? Whoever's on his fantasy team.
That's right.
So if this guy had CJ2K in 2009, he probably won his fantasy league.
How many yards was that again?
2006.
2006.
That's a lot of yards. Very, very small guy, but a lot of yards for CJ2K. So that is very, very nice. I'll put this your way as well, Rip.
Thank you.
Gabriel, how about it, brother? I know we got those first 2 spots. Definitely getting his money's worth and then some. And then some with this CJ2K.
Some.
This is a glorious helmet, guys. This is a glorious, glorious helmet. It's a salute to service as well. Beckett QR code. One of the coolest helmets I've seen, CJ2K. Now I got to see the Steve Smith so I can see him in person, Rip, and compare.
Yeah. It's got to happen.
Man.
That's awesome.
We Beetlejuiced this thing into existence, didn't we? It's a beautiful lid. The best lids in that series, by the way, guys. Keep it going. League leaders. League leaders. That's not how it works, Charles. I don't stop singing when someone gets gifted something. I only sing or don't sing if you buy in the break room, Charles. So that's not how it works for Jeff August. I don't see anybody gifting speed flexes, Rip. I've never seen a speed flex gifted in the break room. Nor should there be a speed flex gifted. Because these are worth, on the low end, $700-800. On the high end, $3,000-4,000. The Crystal Mahomes might be $5K.
They're expensive.
But most speed flexes in the break room are worth over $1,000. I don't see anyone gifting $1,000+ to strangers, Rip.
Well,
doesn't happen.
Well,
Doesn't unless you win in the break room and you win it for $1,000 profit. You gifted a speed flex? Well, my. I've never heard of that happening. Well, kudos to you, Jeff. Kudos to you, brother. The second speed flex coming up. The second speed flex coming up. I believe this might close the rushing category, Dom. She didn't get Mahomes, but Molly Pastore. How about Terrell Davis?
well.
Look at this beautiful lid. Terrell Davis, Broncos authentic. Hall of Fame 17 inscription. Back-to-back 2,000-yard rushers. We had CJ2K is one of them. Terrell Davis, another. A league MVP, a Super Bowl MVP. A very, very clean speed flex. That would be 2,008 rushing yards in 1998. Terrell Davis going home to Molly Pastore. There we go. Great job, Molly. You are taking home Terrell Davis. Did you gift it to him, Jeff, or was it a gift for a player to be named later? Because there's a very big difference in I'll give you that one, hook me up later type situation versus I'm giving you that one, no strings attached, right? But very cool if you did do that, brother. Very cool for Molly, right? First ever break.
Welcome to the break room.
Jumping in, getting a speed flex, Terrell Davis. So let's see. League leaders, rushing yards category. So actually our rushing yards category champion is Blake with 2,097 for Adrian Peterson.
His second entry.
God, that's crazy.
Is that fair, man? I don't know, but he got him.
And he's got a shot.
2 of the 5. 2 of the 5.
But we still got the passing yards category open, the receiving yards category, and the sacks picks category. There we go. Jeff didn't ask for anything back. Very nice, brother. That is ever so kind. So let's run this back. We're down to now 9 boxes left, Rip. We're looking at, this is weird to say, 6 photoed headliners in 9 boxes. 6 photoed headliners in 9 boxes. Everyone is a speed flex. We got a Brady Buccaneers speed flex and a Mahomes white Chiefs speed flex. The 2 best quarterbacks I've seen. We still got a Lawrence Taylor Chrome, DeMarcus Ware STS, Megatron, Steve Smith Sr., and actually with the secondary headliners, Ed Reed and Kurt Warner, there's currently an 8 and 9 chance at a headliner in the series. 8 and 9 chance, Rip Camelucci. 8 and 9.
What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. Tell him to play.
You guys. What's happening?
Let's get this done. We have the double is now at 8 to go. The single is at 6 to go. So we knock off 2 more spots in the single. We get it down to 4 to go. We are off and running in here. By the way, I'll give you guys a best case scenario. You want to hear this is the absolute best case scenario. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to happen by any means, but with so few boxes left, it is possible. You know what the best case scenario is right now?
Talk to me.
You get 2 spots in the League Leader Speed Flex double.
Got it.
2 spots.
Yeah.
You spend $470 times 2 is what, $940?
Mm-hmm.
Call it $950, whatever, with taxes. You get a Mahomes Speed Flex worth about $3,000. You win a Brady Speed Flex worth about $3,000. And then if you win both with those 2 spots, you would then win the passing yards category, which gives you a 1 in 5 chance at the Crystal Mahomes at the end of the series, which that thing is probably worth $4 to $5K.
Right.
So you want to lowball it, call it 4K, 3K plus 3K plus 4K, that's 10K. You want to say it's 5K, which I could see it going for in the market. I know Brady Crystal's going for north of 5K, so Mahomes got to be close to 5K. So I just say it's 3K for Brady, 3K for the other Mahomes, 5K for the Crystal one. We're looking at about, what is that, $11,000 in value?
I can't even wrap my head around that number.
For, what's 470 times 2? 940? So you can profit over $10,000 if that happens. I know that sounds crazy, but there's only 9 boxes left. It's not that crazy with 9 boxes.
There's only one way for it to happen.
Yes, get in.
You got to put yourself in that position.
Right? Imagine winning $10,000, $11,000, $12,000 in autograph value for less than $1,000 bucks. I'm a best case scenario guy. Again, more than likely this will not happen.
But you're telling that,
but it is possible
on the very rare chance that happens.
And we are Beetlejuicing.
You are telling that story for the rest of your life.
Yes, you are.
You know, you have people over, you're hosting, you're being great and hospitable hosts. Hey, come check out. Yeah, come on to the basement. Check out the collection. I've got a couple new additions.
2 Mahomeses and a Brady. How much you pay for those? $11K? Nah, not $940. You paid $940 to get $11,000 of value roughly. How'd you do it?
Yeah, how's that? I know the price of these autographs, the value of these autographs ain't going down.
UltimateAutographs.com.
What?
Breakroom.
A website?
A website.
Wow.
How long did it take you to order? 30 seconds.
30 seconds to 30 seconds to glory.
How soon did you get the helmets? 2 business days.
2 busyness days?
What? Get out of here, Rip.
What a
Get
time.
out of here.
Thank you for hosting.
Just to clarify, the Patrick Mahomes crystal helmet, I am told that the artist that puts the crystals on this helmet charges north of $1,000 just to put the crystals on.
The labor alone.
The crystals alone themselves are north over $1,000. The Speedflex itself is close to $1,000. Then we tack on the Patrick Mahomes autograph, which is also over $1,000, which is where we get the price of north of 4K for the helmet on the low end.
Yeah.
Low end for this crystal Mahomes Speedflex. Let's do a little research here. Crystal Patrick Mahomes Speedflex. Let's see how much these are. So again, I believe this is a listed price. So I'm not saying that this is exactly what it is. This one actually is a pink one. But again, online for $5,000, just to give you a ballpark estimate.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a sold price, but I'm seeing $5,000 what they're listing the Crystal Mahomes. And even though that pink looks nice, I actually like the red better because it's the Chiefs red.
Yeah.
You want to get Mahomes on a red helmet.
No place like Mahomes.
So let's see here. Well, here's one that we pulled a while back, a Crystal Mahomes. So that's roughly what you're looking at. 5,000. It might be a little bit less, might be a little bit more, but that's roughly what a helmet like this would go for Patrick Mahomes. Resolution pops. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I mean, a lot of these Mahomes helmets are going for a lot of money, period, Rip.
Has to be expected.
Right? I love this one. Well, we could put red visors on these. You guys want to email customer service? They will put together a red visor for you. No doubt about that. So that's definitely very doable. We do take care of our customers here. So very, very doable on the Mahomes. Personally, it's a matter of personal preference. This is a rare moment where I don't want a visor on it. I actually like the red face mask as well, personally, because I think the visor will take away from the crystals. That's just my opinion.
Sure.
But you can always add a visor on. I would not change anything about this helmet personally.
What's next? A crystallized visor?
Right? I just think you want some bling, but too much bling bling kind of offsets the OG bling bling.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
It does.
So that's just me. That is just me. But this memorabilia industry, of course, is a matter of personal preference in so many cases. To be honest with you, though, I'm looking through the stuff online right now for Crystal Patrick Mahomes speed flexes, and I've only seen one. I've only seen one on there, the pink one. You see this right here. This Mahomes stuff on the internet. I can't find the red crystal helmet anywhere. Rip. I'm trying to find, I literally searched red earlier. I'm not seeing it anywhere. So what does that
tell
mean?
you? What
It's
does it
rare.
tell you?
It's rare. It is rare. Yes, you got 2 spots locked in, Blake. But you can still win a third. For example, Blake, the sacks and picks category is still wide open, brother. So you can still win a third entry and increase your odds at the Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex, Blake. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it rolling here in the League Leaders Speed Flex series. We got 6 to go in that single. Let's get that done. Who wants to jump right back in for the single? Beautiful, beautiful Patrick Mahomes white Speed Flex still in there, actually, Rip. There's actually 9 boxes left, 10 counting the bonus prize, Rip. 3 of the 10 boxes left will be Mahomes or Brady on Speed Flexes. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Patrick Mahomes, white Speed Flex, Chiefs Kingdom, the black visor. That thing is sick. Absolutely sick. I think this one too, by the way, the video and photo. Guys, I've seen these personally. Look at this thing. I have seen these personally. The ones with Mahomes' face on it, those things are sick.
Very cool.
Those things are absolutely sick. Look at that. That's cool. Patty Mahomes right there. Absolutely sick on that Chiefs Kingdom Speed Flex. So let's keep it going. What's up, Javante? I love to hear the hobbies. The biggest hobby in the break room, of course, these Speed Flexes, right? Don't see this one often, Rip. I've never seen the Steve Smith Sr. with the Ice Up Sun inscription. Beautiful, beautiful Speed Flex right there. One of those KBC customs, which are always, always clean. Love that silver face mask as well. Very nice. Very, very nice lid. Still available, Rip, the 2-tone flex. Lawrence Taylor, which that category, sacks and picks. Let's look it up. What year Lawrence Taylor led the league in sacks? Let's see. When did Lawrence Taylor lead the league in sacks? Probably led it multiple times. Oh, my God.
One time.
1986.
Happy birthday to me.
20 and a half sacks for Lawrence Taylor. So I'll give one for Gabriel Flores. Gabriel right now is leading the sacks and picks category with 22 and a half for TJ Watt. If Gabriel wins the Lawrence Taylor, he would then have 22 and a half plus 20 and a half, 43 sacks, which will then give him a entry potentially for the Mahomes, Swarovski Crystal. Timothy Harmerling with the 7 picks. He gets the 20 and a half sacks. He moves on up as well. So you're probably a Lawrence Taylor away, Gabriel, from winning the sacks and picks category. Gabriel also, by the way, got a spot with the passing yards. He wins the Brady or Mahomes. He locks up those 2 categories as well. So Gabriel could have a 40% chance at winning the Mahomes. Kind of like those odds. I like those odds, Rip, for Mr. Flores.
Odds is good. What up? Blake Wilkins, Battle of the Blakes, back on. Hopping in that double.
Let's go, Blake. Blake Wilkins, although also, by the way, he's got 4,557 passing yards in the passing category. Blake could also get himself that passing category. Let's get that double going, baby, says Blake. There we go, Blake. Double is down to 7 to go in the Speed Flex series. So 111 here on a Wednesday afternoon as we are absolutely cruising on that break page. I'll tell you what, right now, we get another 2 spots taken in here. It gets down to 5 to go, Rip.
Yeah.
It's over. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Same goes for this
Ice
one, too.
up, son.
The single was 6 to go. We knock out 1 or 2 spots. This series is done. We knock out the single and double. We're down to 6 boxes left. When it's 6 boxes left, the itch gets even crazier.
Bring, bling, blah.
So let's get these done this show. Let's see Brady. Let's see Mahomes. Let's see 2 Mahomes. Let's see who wins the Crystal Mahomes and who wins the White Mahomes Speed Flex. Again, this Crystal Mahomes being listed online for about $5,000, Rip Camelucci.
Of what we could find.
5,000.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, that isn't even, like, depending on your preference, but this is like OG KC Chiefs right
The
here.
red. The red.
The red, you know?
This is sick. This is absolutely sick on the Crystal Mahomes, the Speed Flex, what the pros wear, but nobody's wearing these crystals. Actually, if you wore the crystals on a game, you might hurt your head.
You might hurt someone else.
Do you want to do the Vanna White, make Don Pellegrini jealous? Do you know how jealous he is when I told him how good you did it?
No, what'd he say?
He was very jealous.
Did he get all beat red?
He did.
Oh, no.
He got very sad.
Tom, I'm not trying to show anyone up here.
Because he was the OG guy doing it, and he took so much pride in it.
Uh-huh.
Then he saw that I asked you to do it, and I said that you did a good job, and there's a lot of jealousy going on right now.
I'm not trying to be on anyone's corner here. If
That's
Tom's
okay.
the Vanna White, Tom's the Vanna White.
No, you're both Vanna White. You're both equally good. Rob did it last night, too, so everyone could be Vanna White.
Everybody's Vanna White.
All right, you want to show it off?
Sure.
The front and center, Rip. So we get a closer look at what this Crystal Mahomes, which, by the way, has not been won yet. It is a bonus prize, has not been won just yet. Let's see. So you see how seriously you take it? Like, I like this. The walk-up journey. Look at that thing. That is crazy, man. That is a crazy Swarovski Crystal, Patrick Mahomes. That's nuts right there. Do you want to do a more close-up on the cam, too?
Sure.
Rip will get as close as he can here. The product cam. Oh, my God. Rip. Wow. Up a little. Holy moly. Holy moly. That is very, very nice on the Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex. One of the coolest lids I've ever seen. I absolutely love that for Patty Mahomes. Who wants the best quarterback of his generation, Patrick Mahomes? You can get this for, technically, Rip, as little as $235 if you win a spot on that single box break. $235 for a lid worth probably close to around $5K. Perfect. You are really good at that, Rip. I'm not even just saying that. You are really good at... Did you do show and tell in high school?
I just love to find a camera.
Okay.
I love to find my lens.
Okay. So, very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Incredible. What does Rip have hanging from his nose? I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's just messing with you. I don't know. I think he's just messing with you, Blake. I'm kidding. You see? I knew he was messing with you, Rip. I knew he was messing. He's definitely out there messing.
Everyone's playing out here today.
Play no games, baby. Sorry, Rip, says Blake. That's all right, Blake.
Play no games, win no prizes.
That's okay. Blake is playing. He's in there. Blake's in that double. 7 to go, Rip.
He's in there like swimwear.
Blake's in there. So want to get another league leader double done this show, another league leader single done, so we can get this series closed up. I want to get this done by 3 p.m. I would love to get it done by noon, the end of the noon show, the realistic goal, when you and I walk out of here around 5:30, whatever it may be, I don't want Dom and Steven to even get a look at this series. I want this done today, Rip. There's 9 boxes left.
Don't let him whiff it. Don't give him a whiff.
This series will be gone soon.
Yes.
Whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow.
Probably today.
And the honest truth is, Rip, I know our big dogs lurking out there. They're going to get in. All they're doing is waiting till one person buys a spot. As soon as we get down to 4 spots, they're going to get in anyway. I know you guys. You're going to get in anyway. Do it now. Sooner the better, right? Sooner the better. I might send some emails out, Blake, but I have a special offer, Blake. Blake loves when I do this. So I'm going to do it right now. This is a limited time offer to give these guys a little bit of incentive, Rip.
LTO.
I don't know why this ends up being, I feel like every time I do this, I'm working with you, which is fine. I don't do this in every show, but maybe it's a Kamen and Rip Wednesday thing or something. So I'm going to do this for the single right now because it's closer. Because I know the magic number, you know what? What do we got? 117.
The wheels are turning. The man's thinking.
I'm
thinking. He's
thinking.
cooking up something special for y'all.
I'm thinking.
17 folks watching. Y'all are going to be the only 17 people in the world
Let's see.
that's going to get this exclusive
Well,
limited
tell you
time
what,
offer, LTO.
I might offer this for the double later on. Let's start with the single so we can focus on one break for now.
Let's focus.
6
up.
to go in the single league leaders. It is 117. 8 is my favorite number.
It's great.
Any order in the next 8 minutes in this Speed Flex single, if this break does not sell out this show, I will give you a free refund. So that means if you're worried about the break not happening during the show, you're not jumping in because you're worried about the break not happening. If you get in the next 8 minutes, I'll make it to 126, actually. You know what? I'll do one of those timers. They're fancy. We like the timers here, right?
Fancy timers.
So actually, I'm going to give you guys more than 8 minutes. I'm going to give you guys until I can set up this timer, which does take me a while sometimes.
Find your time.
8-minute timer. If you guys get in during this timer and the break does not sell out, I will give you guys a free refund. That way for the guys that are sitting there thinking, well, I'm going to get in if someone else gets in. Well, if that's the case, look, if you don't have the money to get in, that's one thing. I can respect that, Rip.
That is what it is.
But if you're not getting in because you're waiting for others to make the move, that I can't respect.
Well, Blake Wilkins said bet. He said bet.
Got in the single.
He's in the single.
Good job, Blake.
5 to go.
5 to go in the single. So I'll keep Blake as part of that offer since I mentioned it. So I'll honor that refund for Blake. And then here's the timer going up for the rest of y'all. You have 8 minutes. Any orders placed in that Speed Flex single, if the break does not sell out by the end of the noon show, I will give you guys a free refund. So that's for you guys. The next 8 minutes.
Gerard Brennan taking advantage of that. Bringing us to 4.
4 to go. Thank you, Gerard. To be honest with you, Rip, honest moment. I hate when I do this because it works, but I hate it because the honest truth is if you guys make the first move anyway,
We didn't have to do anything.
we didn't have to waste our time.
Right.
So that's the truth about these breaks. They're
Yeah.
at 6 to go. As soon as it's at 4 to go, the break is good and gone.
This, sometimes, This stresses me out.
It stresses me out.
Right. We don't have to do anything.
Because I have to do the whole thing where I got to drag it over.
No.
And it's just so annoying, Rip. But
all could have been avoided, but whatever gets the job done.
If
whatever
that's
gets
what
the
it
job
takes,
done.
if that's what it takes, it's what it takes, man.
We're halfway there.
7 minutes to go. Any orders bought in the SpeedFlex single in the next 6 minutes and 53 seconds? If the break does not fill up during the noon show, we'll give you guys a free refund. No worries, no problems in that SpeedFlex single.
Oh, heck, I'll even drop the link in there for it.
All right, thank you, Rip. Make it easy for the customers. TikTok, and I'm not talking about the platform. I'm talking about the clock here. Literally the old school TikTok clock here. 6 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock for that SpeedFlex single.
What are y'all, a bunch of Captain Hooks out there scared of the tick-tock of time passing by?
Right. By the way, the Jersey wheel spin, Charles, will close at 155. So I'll do that Jersey wheel spin at 155 with or without that break. But right now, I think the attention should be focused on that SpeedFlex single with us being 4 spots to go. Some incredible lids still out there. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, on that Buccaneers SpeedFlex. Very, very clean lid for Tampa Tom. We still got the awesome Steve Smith Sr. Rip SpeedFlex with the Ice Up Sun inscription, Rip Camelucci. We're still looking for the Lawrence Taylor two-tone red and blue chrome, the Giants legend. Then, of course, we have the Crystal Mahomes bonus prize still out there. Then we have Patrick Mahomes on this Chiefs Kingdom helmet, which, by the way, Rip, I think the Chiefs make the playoffs. A lot of folks are saying they're not going to make the playoffs. I'm not the least bit worried personally because they have Patrick Mahomes, right? He's been a little bit off. I'll give him that, but you want to be off early in the season. You want to be off when your top 2 receivers are gone.
You want to peak at the right time.
Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy. There's actually rumors that Xavier Worthy could even play this Sunday, by the way, for the Chiefs. When it's November, December, January, this guy will be playing his best ball of the season. The Chiefs lost by 3 points to the Eagles after a Travis Kelce fumble on the goal line, or drop pass, rather. And they lost by 6 points to the undefeated Chargers. I'm not the least bit worried about this team. They'll be just fine because they have this dude. I really like that Mahomes lid. It's very clean looking, the white lid. Yeah, Blake, I agree. This Mahomes white lid, by the way, this could be won very, very soon here.
4.5 minutes.
Not even the bonus prize, Rip. Mahomes could be won in this show in the next break. In fact, there's actually a 1 in 9 chance Mahomes is in the next box. There's only 9 boxes left. So let's get that done. Which, again, we talk about the crystal one. Guys, there's a Chiefs Mahomes helmet. Could be in the very next break. There's a Brady Buccaneers SpeedFlex. Could be in the very next break.
4 minutes left.
And the timer, let me take the randomizer off so you guys see it. Now at 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Every order in the SpeedFlex single, if the break does not close up during this show, we'll give you guys a free refund if you want it, actually. To be honest with you, if you don't want the refund, we're not going to do it because that way you're going to carry over to the next show. But if you want the refund, obviously we'll honor it.
I mean,
right?
it's halfway home. If it were me, I might as well just stay in.
I wouldn't want the refund personally.
Yeah.
But if you do want it, we'll give it to you.
Yeah.
We are men of our word here at UA. But by the way, it's also 1:23, so we're going till 2 o'clock at least. I don't see any opportunity, any chance where it's 2 o'clock in 37 minutes and this break is not sold out, Rip. I don't see that scenario even remotely being possible personally.
I don't see it.
So get your spots. Let's see Mahomes. Let's see Brady. I asked this question of Rob yesterday.
Okay.
I'll do a 2-parter. I'll start with part 1, Rip. I just said Rob's.
Hey.
I said this yesterday. There's too many R's in the staff now.
Whose fault is that?
Robbie. That's my fault. I hired him.
All right, make a choice.
But
who do you like the least?
no one with the name R. We got a good candidate. We can't choose you because your name is R.
I wouldn't say that on the air.
No, I'm just kidding. We never do that. There's no name discrimination for hiring.
None.
Not. You hear that, Melissa and Annette? Don't worry. It's just a joke.
We're joshing.
We're just joshing. All right, so, Rip. Patrick Mahomes SpeedFlex in here worth about $3K. At the age of 30, Mahomes is ahead of every quarterback ever. More Super Bowls than anybody but Brady, tied with them 3 each. He's got more passing yards, more passing touchdowns. He's got more All-Pros, more Pro Bowls. By every statistical measure, even got a better quarterback record than Brady at the age of 30. They're just even on Super Bowls. So Mahomes is ahead of Brady's pace right now, although the skeptics will argue that he's kind of slipped off just a little bit the last couple of years, down to being, instead of superhuman,
Mere mortal.
Mere mortal. He's a mortal now the last couple of years. So, two-part question. Part one. And this is also a tricky one because, you know, Brady played after 40. If Mahomes plays till 40, he'll probably pass up Brady in all the statistics. But let's put this out there. How many Super Bowls does Mahomes have to win to pass up Brady for the GOAT? Does he need 7? Does he need 8? Or would 5 or 6 be enough if he gets a lot of the cumulative stats for you? He's got 3 right now. Obviously, 3 right now would not be enough.
If he is able, you either need the stats, the records, because they're all records at this point.
Yeah, they're all
Brady
records.
They're all records. So you either need the records and maybe 1 or 2 less Super Bowls. 1 minute left, by the way, less than.
Yeah, for that free refund.
Or, you need to have more You need to not let it be a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's either 8 Super Bowls, which is an insane thing to say. What up, Gabriel? Hopping into that double.
The double's moving too. 6 to go. See, I think so. Mahomes is a competitor, Rip, personally. He's a competitor. He's a guy that lives in the modern era of the advanced medicine, all the different treatments. He's a guy that I think would chase records. If he's like 39 years old and he's like 8,000 yards behind Tom Brady for career pass yards, he'll play in the 40, 41, 42. So I personally think Mahomes will shatter all the records.
Now, what team will he be shattering those records with?
The Chiefs. He'll be a Chief for life.
For life?
Yeah, for life. For
People
Patty.
thought Tom was going to be a Patriot for life.
I know. And that didn't happen, unfortunately.
I know. I'm saying.
No, I think Mahomes is going to break all the records. And if he breaks all the records, to pass up Brady, he would need 6, in my opinion. If he's 1 behind. If he gets 7, shut it down, it's over.
I thought Derek put it interestingly in that 6 if the other 3 are part of a three-peat. I think that's a very interesting wrinkle. If it is a three-peat, if it's 6 with a three-peat.
I think if he gets 6 in all the records, he would pass Brady. I think 6 would be enough in that case. But 8 is what he wants to sort of ensure it. I think what's kind of great about the whole situation, though, Rip, personally, is that not only is Mahomes chasing Brady, Andy Reid is chasing Belichick for career Super Bowl wins.
Yeah.
So I think both of them together are going to be very, very motivated to get that. Absolutely, Jeff, and it shouldn't stop the conversation. It's a fun conversation to have. It's a conversation all sports fans love, and I would never want to stop that conversation personally. I'm a big fan of hypothetical conversations, Rip. No doubt about that.
Talk it out.
This is what's fun to have those conversations. This is why we love sports. We love sports because of the conversations, right? No doubt about that.
Gabriel Flores double dipping.
Although I will disagree to this with Jeff, because if Mahomes wins 8, I think the conversation will be stopped. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. So definitely fun to have the conversations. I'm a sports fan personally, Rip. I never get done talking about Brady and Mahomes.
I know for a fact that we're all gonna be hearing conversations and be part of conversations.
We should talk about it every day.
For the rest of our life about...
You're not a football fan if you don't talk about this every day.
Yeah.
If you're a real football fan, you wake up every day thinking about Mahomes v. Brady. Every day. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. So every single day we should talk about it. If you're a sports fan and you're not talking about Mahomes and Brady, I revoke your sports card. You're not a sports fan if you're not talking about Brady and Mahomes every day. Because they're the 2 best quarterbacks to ever play the game. Any true sports fan dedicates every day to at least 15 or 12 minutes of Brady and Mahomes talk. Every single day.
That's a lot.
That's
I
a
mean,
lot.
for everybody.
You should have it.
That's crazy.
You should have it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. You should definitely be talking about the greats. And what's great about these helmets, though, actually, if you're not a talker, some people don't like to talk. Some people don't like to talk, Rip. They just like to
Lurk.
They like to lurk, but also they like to sort of let the visuals do the talking.
Sure.
So if you're a fan of football, you have someone come over to your house looking for a Tom Brady helmet, you just show them the Brady helmet. That's all you got to do.
There it is.
You got to show the Brady helmet for sure. That's all you got to do. Show off the Tom Brady helmet, and then you're happy. That tells the story. What's that? Tom Brady. Enough said. You show off the Patrick Mahomes autograph. What's that in your man cave? Patrick Mahomes. Enough said.
Where'd you
right?
even find that thing?
What'd you get it for? $235 at Ultimate Autographs.
They're making helmets like this now?
It's worth over
I didn't know
$3K.
about that. What?
Right? No doubt about it. Let's get this done. Let's get this Mahomes out. Let's get this Brady out. Let's definitely get both of these lids out here in the break room today.
Kind of a race, like between the single and the double. What
I
do
know.
you think's going to happen?
Actually, the double is moving. Gabriel is pushing for that extra entry for the Lawrence Taylor. Here's one that I think shouldn't be a debate. And I love Reggie White. I love Ray Lewis. But in my opinion, the greatest defensive player ever is Lawrence Taylor. This dude is incredible.
Yeah.
That 1986 season, by the way, 20 and a half sacks. He won an MVP that year on defense. 2 defensive MVPs ever. Lawrence Taylor and Alan Page. That's it. That's the club. And I don't know if we ever see it again, Rip. I don't know if we ever see a defensive MVP again.
It's hard enough to get other offensive MVPs other than quarterback.
Right?
So, yeah, that's going to be a long ways away if it ever does.
Right? So that's some good stuff right there. LT Lawrence Taylor. Here's the other part of my question. The real part of the question, not the hypotheticals. Let's talk about this, because this is the most, all the networks, ESPN, the number one topic on all the networks, and rightfully so, Rip.
Aaron Rodgers.
They talk about it every day. They should talk about it every day. Will Patrick Mahomes pass up Tom Brady as the best quarterback of all time? Not the hypotheticals, how many Super Bowls, how many yards, how many records. What LT did you win? The LT Chrome has not been pulled yet, Gabriel, according to our records.
Let me double check.
I don't think that's been pulled, Gabriel. If it has, you would get the stats. It is on our headliner board, so I don't think it's been pulled. Rip's going to double check. But will Mahomes pass up Brady? I think yes. I liken this to Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and Michael Jordan. When you were watching Michael Jordan play, you kind of saw he was the best. Larry Bird, Magic had all those championships. Mahomes is going to get the championships. He's a better runner. He's a better off-angle thrower. He can do more with his legs and his arm than he can. Lawrence Taylor is still out there. Winning it in the other break, Gabriel, has absolutely nothing to do with the stats. The League Leader Speed Flex Series is only for helmets won in this series. You could have won 7 or 8 Lawrence Taylors. Does not count for anything.
Except for having 7 or 8 Lawrence Taylors, which is pretty awesome.
It is only in this series, Gabriel. Only in this series, brother. That's the only way to get that prize. So, call me Homer if you want. I'm a Homer. I'll admit it. I'm a Homer. I'm a Chiefs guy. So, yeah, call me Homer. I think Mahomes passes Brady because he can do more on the football field than Tom Brady could. Only caveat there, though, Rip, is that he's got to stay healthy. He's got to stay healthy because one injury, any chance of passing Brady is gone.
I mean, Brady had his fair share of injuries as well. He's missed a year or 2 here and there.
Yeah, 1 year. He actually only missed 1 year, really.
1 year total, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean...
But that's how fortunate you got to be to have those numbers that Brady had. Blake says, I don't think he passes Brady, which is a very fair opinion. I would argue that most people would have that opinion because to pass Brady, he's got to play 38, 39, 40 at a very, very high level to pass Brady. I say Mahomes will pass Brady. I say that with how much confidence, Rip? 51%. Because he can go either way. I'm by no means convinced because Tom Brady is that epic, but for the sake of the argument, you got to make a pick.
Your convictions bewilder me.
My
Kamen.
conviction of him passing Tom Brady is extremely small. 51% probability he passes Brady.
Okay.
That's how sure I am.
I mean, if we're being homers, I'll just go ahead and say Dan Marino never lost the championship belt. He may never want to ring himself,
right?
But my guy,
it is a team game.
I would have loved to have seen Marino play with today's wide receivers. Truly,
And today's rules.
And today's rules.
That would help as well.
Oh my God.
That would help as well. Doesn't hurt to ask. I agree, Gabriel. Never hurts to ask. Just to clarify for the future, though, guys.
Yes.
Any prizes ever part of a series are only part of that series, right? That's just the way it's always done, right? We offer up a special series with bonus prizes. You don't get to dip from the other series.
No.
Just to avoid any confusion. It's always one in a certain series. So 135 guys. Who's getting that league leader break? We are down to 4 to go in the single and 5 to go in the double box break. 5 to go in the double box break for the double, 4 to go in the single. So who's jumping in here? Besides, by the way, the Mahomes and the Brady, we still got Megatron in here. Calvin Johnson, that is very, very clean on that Lions alternate speed flex. We're still looking for Steve Smith Sr. On the awesome Ice Up Sun inscription. Ice Up Sun right there.
Son.
That's a unique helmet. Steve Smith, by the way, talk about football history.
Dude.
8th all-time in receiving yards.
Yeah.
8th all-time. He made Jake Delhomme look like Tom Brady sometimes, which is wild to me. Jake Delhomme was not great. He was Steve Smith's guy.
There are a lot of quarterbacks that Steve Smith had that were not great.
He made him look great.
He won the Triple Crown
with Jake Delhomme as his quarterback.
And comeback player of the year.
That's pretty good.
Year.
And he won me a fantasy league.
Most importantly,
he won me a fantasy league.
He won Kamen Fantasy League in 05.
That's my favorite looking helmet minus the Crystal Mahomes.
It's so cool.
So cool. We have stuff in here we don't often see.
Cool
we almost never get DeMarcus Ware in the break room. Cowboys Nation, we almost never get DeMarcus Ware.
This is like maybe the second time since I've been working here that I've seen him. That's like 6 months plus.
I believe is that the 2-time sack leader inscription.
Yes, it is.
So you get a lot of sack. Which season? I guess we'll find out when it comes out, right? You can double up Lawrence Taylor, DeMarcus Ware in the NFC East. You can double up in the South. Tom Brady Buck Speed Flex paired with the Steve Smith Sr. Speed Flex. Over $4,000 in value rip with one spot. That's not bad. Not bad at all there. So, Marino with today's wide receivers would be a different category of his own, says Blake. I agree. He's really, really good. Dan Marino is a phenomenal quarterback. So, guys, 5 spots left in the jersey break, says Charles. 5 spots left in the double league leaders and 4 spots in the single league leaders. Let's close those breaks. I agree, Charles. Let's make those moves. I will drop all those links in the chat. Actually, the minis are 5 to go as well. So we are on the doorstep of multiple breaks. Here's that league leader single, 4 to go. League leader single, 4 spots to go. Here's that link. I will also offer up the double link for you guys. League leader double, 5 to go. League leader double, 5 spots to go. There you go. And then we have ourselves, the minis are 5 spots to go. Mini double is 5 spots to go. All right.
Gabriel, I love your where your head's at. Unfortunately, we cannot trade spots in breaks between series.
Yes. So
if it's in the same series,
yes.
Then we can do that.
Here's what we can do, though, Gabriel. Gabriel's got 2 spots in the league leader double. Is that right?
Well, I think he's talking about moving his game day.
No, I know, but I'm asking he's got 2 spots in the league leader double.
Yes. So
what we can do right now, Gabriel, we can take your 2 spots in the double, and we will give you 4 spots in the single and get the single closed up. Now, the reason we don't offer trades from break to break, Gabriel, would be an extremely dangerous precedent. Because as soon as one headliner gets pulled in a series, people will never play that series if we move you from one series to another. Like, oh, the the headliner went, let me get a spot in the break with the non-headliner. So that goes above my pay grade, Rip. When I first started here, by upward management, I was told, Kamen, that as a break room rule, you will get fired if you make this exception. So, Gabriel, I like you, brother, but I will definitely not lose my job over it.
Don't get fired, Common.
So you want to get 4 spots in the single, and so we close up the Speedflex one. Is that right, Gabriel? You said deal.
Like it.
So let's take his spots off the double. We'll actually sell out the single, then it's gone.
It's gone.
You can draft it up. So Dio says Gabriel, so that single will be off the board. No refunds needed. The double goes to 7. And are you drafting the single right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure we do that one first before someone else gets in.
Yep.
So just to confirm, Gabriel, I'll put this in the chat. Gabriel, you are good with 4 spots in the single league leaders instead of your 2 double spots. Can you confirm? Putting that in the chat. Just want to make sure that we're on the same page here of what we are executing. And that'll put the double back to 7, but it would put the single, more importantly, down to 0. And we'll actually do the 5th single. So, Gabriel, just give me a confirmation you're good with that. He says, yes, I am. So, League Leader single was done then. League Leader single number 4. Go ahead and drop me a box number. We got Molly Pastori, Zach Tyler, Blake Wilkins, Gerard Brennan, and Gabriel Flores. Zach, let us know your favorite team. Molly, let us know your favorite team. Couple of new customers here in the UA Live Break Room Rip.
Molly's already won big.
Yeah, Molly got the Terrell Davis. Mm-hmm. Gabriel says, let's break. Let's do it. Let's do it, Gabriel. Let's do it. So who's got the spot? League leaders. Did you give me an answer? Mahomes passing Brady? Because I said yes. What do you think?
You'll never get an answer out of me. I deflected with the Marino
Oh, you don't want to answer that question.
Well, it seems like the people in the chat seem to agree with me that Marino would be head and shoulders. Head and shoulders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, look, you were the first one to go homer with it.
Yeah.
So I'm following. Yeah, I learned it from watching you. Common.
Deflection, Rip.
I
call
learned
it
it from
deflection.
watching you.
Zach Taylor's a Cowboys fan. Says, "Let's go."
What up? What up?
DeMarcus Ware in this series.
Cowboy
Zach.
up.
Got a DeMarcus Ware Speedflex, brother. Come and get it. Come and get it, DeMarcus Ware. So, I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on a box number. Otherwise, we're going to the wheel here, folks. Otherwise, we're going wheeling and dealing here. This will put us at 8 boxes left, Rip Camelucci, in the Speedflex series.
You're
8 boxes left.
really hammering home the last name today.
I like your last
You've been
name.
dropping Camelucci a lot.
I think it's because we have these Italian guys, and I notice it like saying Italian names.
It's a lot of Italian names
Right?
going on. Not just in the break room as breakers, but a lot of new Italian-American customers hopping in.
Respect. 12 for the league leaders, which we don't have 12. Numbers are at the bottom, Gabriel. We got 2, 5, 16, 18, 22, 26, 27, 29, and 30. Gary, the jersey box, it's a 1 in 8 chance to win. It's a live break, as it says. It's a live drawing. It's 5 spots to go. When that jersey break sells out, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win based on what division you get randomized. So 12 is not an option, Gabriel. 2, 5. He wants 5 instead. Perfect. 5 works. League leader flex coming up. Let's flex on these guys.
Flex on them.
Lots of Paisans, Rip. That's right. We got Paisans on staff, too. Mike, Dom, the birthday Paisan yesterday. Dom Pellegrini. By the way, Brian, make sure you rag on Dom tonight. He's now in his 30s, I believe. I think Dom turned 30, I think.
An old piece of dirt.
So make sure you rag on him. We have 5?
Yeah, we got 5. So
Okay. You're good.
As long as it's not the wrong series.
Uh-huh. You don't get you get a division assigned to you, Gary. So you can see right now I'm randomizing the 8 names in the break. It is 8 times what our dice roll was. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that is Zach Tyler in the NFC North. Gerard Brennan has the NFC South. So, for example, if a NFC South team comes out, Gerard would win the NFC South spot. For example, Tom Brady Speed Flex, NFC South, Gerard could win it. Gabriel Flores has the NFC East. Molly Pastore, NFC West. Gabriel Flores, AFC North. Blake Wilkins, AFC South. Gabriel Flores, AFC East. And Gabriel has the AFC West. Good luck, guys, in the league leader break here. This will put us at 8 boxes left, Rip. We are knocking on that door. 8 boxes left, Rip, after this, and 8 headliners left. This is our one non-headliner left in the series.
Absurd.
One of the best corners of all time. The most consecutive starts ever by a corner. Super Bowl champion, Pro Football Hall of Famer, multi-time Pro Bowler, Rondé Barber. Rondé Barber on the Buccaneers Speed Flex.
That is gorgeous.
That is Gerard Brennan. Now you've got 10 picks in 2001. Rondé Barber led the league with 10 interceptions. That is going home to Gerard Brennan, the Rondé Barber Flex. Here you go, Rick.
Power. Thank
Actually,
you.
do you want to write that up too?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, sir. So 8 boxes left, Rip. 8 headliners left. It's a 100% chance in the next box a Speed Flex headliner comes out. So that, by the way, includes the last 8 boxes. We have, and actually, can you do me a favor, Rip, when you get a second, no rush? Can you take out all the videos of the ones that are gone? TJ Watt, Mike Evans is off the board, and Chris Johnson is off the board.
On it.
So the 8 boxes left include Calvin Johnson Speed Flex, Steve Smith Sr. Speed Flex, Tom Brady Buck Speed Flex, Lawrence Taylor Chrome Speed Flex, DeMarcus Ware Salute to Service Speed Flex, Patrick Mahomes White Custom Speed Flex, and then 2 secondary headliners, Ed Reed and Kurt Warner. So that's crazy, Rip. That is absolutely crazy. Nice job, Gerard.
That's a breaker's, or that's a break player's dream right there, man.
No kidding. No kidding. So, yeah, and I respect Blake, by the way. It says, I'm a helmet collector, not a big fan of jerseys personally. I get that.
Yeah.
Jerseys are a great price point for people, but I'm the same way as you, Blake. The helmets look the coolest. The helmets are the best. You can't beat a helmet in this break room, right? I have personally branded us a Rip, and I think this is true. I consider Ultimate Autographs the helmet kings. You want good helmets, you come to Ultimate Autographs. That's what you got to come here for. The helmets are the best. So nice job on the Rondé Barber. Every box left, Rip, is a headliner. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Actually, I forgot to write up the CJ 2K as well. I got excited. It is definitely not a guaranteed win, Gary. It's a 1 in 8 chance.
I got Chris Johnson over here.
No, I got to write up the post-it note.
I got it for.
You got it? Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
What is this one? I got excited about something. What was the other one we pulled?
That would be the Terrell Davis.
You don't have that?
No, I don't.
I'll write that up.
Thank you.
The series will be closed by the end of the day now. I definitely disagree with that. It's going to be closed by the end of the 3 p.m. show, brother. It'll definitely be gone quicker, in my opinion. I guess we'll see. Gary, it does say it right here. Disclaimer, this item is a live drawing. You're purchasing a spot in a live break, not a guaranteed item. Please see the UA Live Break Explainer blog to get more details about the live break. Look, I love our customers, Rip. I really do. But if everyone won something with every spot they bought, we would have been out of business like forever ago. We can't just give away stuff with every spot.
To paraphrase Jesse Plemons' character in Game Night, how is that profitable for the Frito-Lay Corporation?
Ooh, nice.
Never seen the movie, but I know that line.
I like the movie, and I like the actor.
Plemons is insane.
He's in
incredible.
Breaking Bad. He's in Friday Night Lights.
Civil War.
Some of my favorite shows, so I can respect that reference. If you haven't seen that movie, you should.
I know.
Because you would love it. It's a very good movie.
On the list.
Very nice, Gerard, on your Rondé Barber Speed Flex. So, 8 in 8 chance at a headliner, Rip.
Molly knows how to keep the vibes rolling getting the party started back in the league leader single.
I think Molly's like a veteran. I know she's a new customer.
Savvy plays.
So, hey, Gary, might be your first win. Might be your first win here in the break room, my man. You never know. Luck is fickle. Luck changes. As someone who is, bet on sports probably too much in my lifetime.
You've made
Rip.
a wager or two.
I've had certain weeks where I've won 8 bets in a row. I've had certain weeks where I've lost 10 bets in a row.
Yikes.
That's just how it goes. But, the more you try, eventually, if you've been cold lately, the hot streak is just around the corner. Let's get this speed flex done. Let's get this speed flex done for sure. Yeah, no kidding. Donnie was one of the original guys that was breaking here. If everyone got a win, we wouldn't even had 3 shows. We would have had 1 show, man. It would have been 1 show only if everybody won something.
All right. That's everything. Have fun, everybody. We're out.
By the way, technically, with the bonus Mahomes Speedflex at the end, Rip, there's actually 9 boxes left, and 3 of the 9 are Mahomes or Brady. We have, if you want parlays that don't hit, I'm your man. Well, Blake, I don't think anybody wants parlays that don't hit.
Hey.
I definitely don't want that. I'll say that. Although you could argue that maybe you could fade the parlays that Blake makes.
Oh.
That might be the strategy.
The Costanza approach.
Right? So here's the Crystal Mahomes Speed Flex. Here's the White Mahomes Chiefs Kingdom Speed Flex. Now here's the Lawrence Taylor two-tone chrome. Very, very nice red and blue Speed Flex. Very, very clean. And of course, here's the Steve Smith Sr. with the Ice Up Sun inscription right there. Those are 3 custom helmets still out there. We do have the Calvin Johnson Lions Speed Flex, the Tom Brady Bucks Speed Flex, and we still have the DeMarcus Ware Salute the Service Speed Flex. Get your spots if you would like. Get your spots if you would like.
If you'd like.
Right? So keep the break room buzzing here at UA. Keep it buzz.
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz. Everyone listen to Charles. Just send the jersey spots. Let's have some fun. I agree. Chase Wheelspin. It's a bonus chance at a gift card. Normally you enter in a series. You have a 1 in 8 chance to win. But, you get a potential second win with the gift card. Never hurts to have that extra incentive.
This is a weird metaphor to make, but that's kind of what I do here.
No. Rip and weird in the same sentence?
Come on.
Never would have guessed it, Rip.
Jay August saying Chase Wheelspins are a gateway drug. To which I posit this. My wife is getting pretty well attacked by allergy season here.
Oh, no.
And she's never given in to, the nasal spray of it all. I've been using nasal spray for a long time, and they always say nasal spray, it's highly addictive. Don't start it. It's highly addictive. But what about when it works?
Yeah.
How about all those times, which is every time, that it works? I don't know. My nose gets stuffy. I shoot some saline up there. It ain't stuffy no more. A Chase wheel spin, you close out a break, you get a Chase wheel spin.
A little bit of bonus moolah. Blake says Steve Smith Sr. saved your fantasy league while Cam Newton and Steve Smith saved mine in 2015. Won the ship that year thanks to them, right? Steve Smith Sr. definitely is a fantasy saver, to say the least.
Yes.
The guy has saved many of people in fantasy football. No doubt about that. So Kenneth jumped in that jersey break. And I'll be super nice to our customers.
How nice?
Super nice.
Calm down.
I'm going to give that wheel spin option till 2 o'clock.
2.
If it's closed up by 2, we'll do the wheel spin. Otherwise, if it's not closed by 2, no Chase wheel spin. 4 spots to go. So, Gary, what's great about our break room is that we're not just a 1 show a day break room. We're on all the time. 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time in the break room. So if that jersey break does not close up during the noon show, I would say with about 95% certainty, Rip, with 4 spots to go, it's going to go during the 3 p.m. show. So it would happen at 3 p.m. for sure. So you don't lose your spot, Gary. The break happens no matter what. So Let's go. Let's get those spots. Let's rock and roll here in the UA live break room. I'm shocked. Where are my Chief fans at? Where are the Chief
I thought
fans
they
at?
were a popular team.
Where are the Brady fans at?
Where's Chiefs Kingdom?
Where's Bucks Kingdom, right? Tom Brady Speed Flex still out there with only 8 boxes left. Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex. Look, I think, and we'll see what Josh Allen has to say. He looks really good right now, but I'll put it this way. Worst case for Patrick Mahomes, barring crazy injuries, the way it's looking, Rip, worst case, he ends up being the second best quarterback of all time. Tom Brady, his best case, stays at number 1. The 2 best quarterbacks of all time, guys, in this series. There's only 8 boxes left. There's a 1 in 4 chance the next box will be either Mahomes or Brady. 1 in 4 chance, Rip. You get the best quarterbacks ever worth $3,000 or more.
Ever.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Oh, what is this? What is
do we got?
happening?
What do we got?
Oh, it's just Gabriel Flores doing his thing, getting in that double.
How many spots?
1 spot.
Thank you, Gabriel. Gabriel's a veteran here. He knows how things work. Even if this break does not happen this show, the closer he gets it down to 4 spots, the magic number, the sooner it happens during the 3 p.m. power hour of the Speedflex series.
Power hour.
I'll give a little extra incentive. The Chase Wheel Spin for the 3 p.m. show. I'll go ahead and put this out there right now. Rip will automatically be the Speedflex series.
Whoa.
So that's the early preview for the 3 p.m. show.
But would you call that breaking news?
Breaking news, baby. Breaking news indeed. Jersey break is 2 to go. We got 4 minutes to get in that Chase Wheel Spin. Jersey headliners include Jerome Bettis, Justin Jefferson, Champ Bailey, Lawrence Taylor, Warren Moon, Eric Dickerson, and Fred Warner. So this break should happen. Minis are 5 to go. Still looking for Warren Moon, John Elway, Curtis Martin photoed headliners.
Kamen, I think you're onto something, man. Molly Pastore's playing like a veteran. She
She's
got
a
those
vet.
2 spots in the jerseys.
So she knows what's going on. Practice squad break, by the way, Rip. Still looking for Jamar Chase, Jim Kelly, Eddie George, Dan Marino, and Zay Flowers. A lot of goodies in there as well. Game day still out there. Terry McLaurin, Jonathan Taylor Speedflex, and TJ Watt Speedflex as well. Not to mention Nico Collins and JSN secondary headliners. The Diamonds still looking for the John Elway, Ghost Chrome, Andy Marshall Falk guys. A lot of goodies in here. Oh, if we close the Jersey break, I'll record myself singing for Kamen the show. All right, Charles. We might humor Charles if that happens. We'll see. We shall see. So who's in the Speedflex breaks right now?
Speedflex breaks. Those are looking like we got Gabriel Flores, Blake Wilkins in the double, and Molly Pastore in the single.
So we did pull the CD Lamb, to be honest, Gary. We did have that headliner come out. But if you're a Cowboy fan, that Speedflex series does feature a DeMarcus Ware Speedflex. Plus, there's always Cowboys lurking. Rip could be in any series. There's always some Cowboys lurking here in the UA live break room. 1 to go in the jersey. Any order postmarked by 2 o'clock gets to be in the wheel spin. If the order is postmarked at 2:01, then you're not in the wheel spin. So you guys got basically 2 minutes and change here to get in that Chase wheel spin, ladies and gents.
1 spot left.
2 minutes and change. And I'll say Sean Blasco. I know Sean's getting the jersey break. Just saying, Sean. Tom Brady Speedflex, 8 boxes left. Sean's a Buccaneer fan. The Speedflex in the league leader is a Bucks Brady Speedflex.
Tamper Tom.
Bucks Brady Speedflex in that series. And at some point, I make so many exceptions. I give these guys so many extra things. At some point, Rip, I got to draw the line. So if that jersey's not sold out by 2 o'clock, there will not be a Chase wheel spin. What is even a wheel spin, says Gary? Well, first off, Gary, this is going to happen. You'll find out because it's sold out now. Kenneth just got in.
Yep.
But at the end of the series, whatever was the Chase wheel spin that we picked at the beginning of the show based on our random wheel or our random self-selection, every person that's in a break that fills in that series gets a 1 in 8 chance to win the break and a 1 in 8 chance to win the wheel spin. if we do one break. We do 3 breaks, it'd be 1 in 24 chance for every spot you buy, though. You buy 10 spots, you have almost a 50% chance to win the wheel spin. I spin this wheel from $1 to $100. Whatever it lands on, that's how much money you get in Ultimate Autograph store credit. Learning, guys, learning. There we go. Is that Molly? Molly, what's your team, Molly? Let us know your favorite professional team. Miss Molly, welcome to the break room. Also, Molly, how'd you hear about us? You can put the Kenneth Walker away if you want, Rip. That was the last show. And I'll put this Crystal Mahomes here next to KW. She's a Lions fan. Well, look, it makes sense why we're in the Speedflex series. We do still have that Megatron available. Calvin Johnson, a pretty rare autograph. Beautiful line alternate Speedflex. That one is still out there, Molly, in the Speedflex series. Bought from you guys way in the past, just catching up. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, Molly.
Welcome back.
It's good to have Molly back. I don't know Molly personally yet, at least not yet, Rip, but I can sense that positive energy.
Good vibes.
The good vibes. If you guys bring good vibes, good things happen. Our customers with the good vibes, they're always appreciated here in the break room.
About good vibrations.
Jersey single number 6. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. This could be the last break of the noon show, but that could change if that Speedflex gets moving. We can keep the party going. Otherwise, we'll carry that over to the 3 p.m. show. 8 boxes left, 8 headliners left in the Speedflex series, Rip. 8 for 8. 75% chance at a photo headline.
And what was that wheel or the dice roll today?
8.
8.
It's my
And
favorite
in the
number.
morning.
Favorite number?
8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
8's everywhere, baby.
8 is great.
8's everywhere. So we got 7 for the jersey. 7 is what our wheel has landed on. We'll do 7 coming up. Get that off the ticker. And if you guys want to keep the party going for the noon show, get those orders ASAP. Otherwise, Rip and I will carry over to the 3 p.m. show. Same 2 knuckleheads at 3 p.m., Rip.
Those guys?
Those guys. Now, they are something.
Couple of chooches.
Right? 8 clicks, guys. Good luck. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Charles Nelson in the NFC North. Kenneth Stanton in the NFC South. NFC East is Gary Collins. Molly's got the NFC West. Sean's got the AFC North. Molly's got the AFC South. Kenneth's got the AFC East. And Justin has the AFC West. Oh, wow. Charles.
Yeah?
You got a W, brother.
Oh, buddy.
Pro Football Hall of Famer for the Green Bay Packers. It is Dave Robinson on the autographed Packer jersey. Now, Rip, I am lucky enough to have met Dave Robinson in person. He is one of the nicest people of all time. So, origins of the SIG Club. Right now, we have way too many goats to offer this up. But the first year of the SIG Club, the promotion was if you were part of the GOAT status, you got a trip to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Whoa.
$500 for travel, courtesy of UA, plus you get to meet a Hall of Famer, guided tour by Dave Robinson, free entry in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
God.
This guy let me put on his Super Bowl rings, his Hall of Fame rings, an absolute icon, Dave Robinson.
That rules.
Nice hit, Charles Nelson. He says nice. Nicely done on Dave Robinson. So I'm going to take the exact same list of names in here, throw these guys in for the Chase wheel spin, and somebody is taking home a bonus gift card. So we'll put the Robinson back in the box. And my favorite Dave Robinson story, by the way, Rip, besides the one where he asked Bob Boulay for a picture, not Bob asking him, he asked Bob Boulay.
Of course.
So my second favorite would be the fact that I asked him this. You know, he played under Vince Lombardi, Tom Landry. He's played under Joe Paterno. I asked him what his favorite football memory was. He said he played in the Ice Bowl game too, by the way. I asked him what his favorite memory of football ever was. It was not the Super Bowl rings. It was not being coached by Lombardi. It was also not, winning multiple Super Bowls. Not playing with Bart Starr. His favorite football memory?
Okay.
Tackling Jim Brown. He said better than a Super Bowl I tackled the greatest player ever in his words, Jim Brown.
That's a great answer.
Right?
That's a fantastic answer.
Developed a new addiction, says Gary. Charles says it's fun. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is a break room family. I would, some stuff I've heard from people in the past. A lot of people in the chat say that this is way better than the casino, way better than DraftKings, FanDuel, because there's a sense of community here, right? You go to the casino by yourself. You go, gamble online by yourself. It's not as fun. This is a sense of community, and the stuff you win here, you can always keep yourself, right? So definitely a lot of fun here in the break room. No doubt about that. All right. So Dave Robinson jersey. Let's take a peek at where we sit right now. Gabriel did jump in. Adam jumped in.
Zach, did we get your team, brother? Did we?
Yeah.
We did. Right. Okay.
So we'll send Adam that full-size helmet mystery box. That's a personal only rip. Gabriel jumped into the Speedflex double. Gary, I think, was a Cowboy fan, right? And then Justin got in the jerseys. So real quick, let me refresh things, see where we stand on that break page. What are we close on? So we're moving in the mini double with the Elway, Martin, and Moon left. 5 to go in that Speedflex double. 8 boxes left. Looking for the Calvin Johnson Speedflex, Steve Smith Sr. Speedflex, the Brady Bucks Flex, the Lawrence Taylor Flex, the DeMarcus Ware Flex, and then 2 secondary headliners, Ed Reed and Kurt Warner in here. So 8 headliners, 8 Speedflexes, 8 boxes. That should be the pre-fill for the 3 p.m. show. We're going to do our head of the show discussion, Rip here, kind of wrap things up for the noon show. If there's some orders here late, we'll stay on, keep partying. Otherwise, we'll take a brief 50-minute lunch break and regroup for the 3 p.m. show. So hits of the show. I actually think the number one is very easy, Rip, because the Mahomes, again, was not hit. It's the Crystal Mahomes, the bonus prize. Number 1 hit of the show, gotta be CJ2K. The custom Speedflex, the 2K Club. Now, this is very, very nice on CJ2K. Number 2, I'm going TD. Terrell Davis, Rip. The Hall of Fame 17 Broncos Speedflex. And that is the number 2 hit of the show. And number 3 hit is the Rondé Barber. Beautiful autograph.
Top tier.
All right?
Autograph in the game.
What do you think? Are you going Barber or Terrell Davis, number 2? Because you got to go CJ 1, right?
Gotta go CJ 1. I'm going Barber 3, Terrell Davis 2.
On the same page.
Yeah.
Good call, Charles. We do have the Chase Wheel Spin still to do. I almost forgot. Appreciate it, brother. Chase Wheel Spin coming up. A bonus gift card coming out. So, perfect. Thank you, guys. The best customers in the business here. Lorinda, welcome, by the way. New customer jumping in the practice squad. Welcome, Miss Lorinda. I'm just going to take the names in this jersey break. Same list, same names. I'll take these here, Rip. That'll make it easy.
Take it from there.
Top name getting a Chase Wheel Spin and a gift card. / store credit, as Rip loves to remind me.
It is store credit.
It is store credit. It's technically still a gift card, but store credit. We got 6, 7, and 8 clicks. It is Kenneth Stanton up top. Kenneth, let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that is how much money you get in an Ultimate Autographs gift card, Kenneth Stanton. I'll give Kenneth about 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute, Rip. If he gives us a number, I'll go with that. Otherwise, I'll start on 1. We've been spinning high recently.
Yes, indeed. I had 96 in the show.
I had 90-something the other day as well. I know Rob Hill, our new guy, spun 100 recently.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, one of his first spins ever, 100.
That's wild.
So, once to start on 1, says Cap. League leaders, we pulled Rondé Barber, Speedflex, not a headliner. We actually have 8 league leader boxes left, Blake, and we have 8 headliners left. 6 photoed. Calvin Johnson, Steve Smith, Tom Brady, Lawrence Taylor, DeMarcus Ware, Patrick Mahomes, and 2 secondary, Ed Reed and Kurt Warner. Cap will start you on 1, brother. Speaking of spinning high, the party keeps on going. 92. $92 in store credits. A little bit more free money right there going home to our guy, Kenneth. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So, guys, again, we're going to take a brief lunch break. Pick it up in the 3 p.m. hour. Let's get this series done, though. 8 boxes left, 8 headliners left. Calvin Johnson, Steve Smith, Tom Brady, Lawrence Taylor, DeMarcus Ware, Patrick Mahomes. 2 secondary. That would be Ed Reed and Kurt Warner. And then we have ourselves still some entries open for the Mahomes Christos Flex. We have 3 of the 5 categories, Rip, are still up for grabs, by the way. 3 of the 5 categories are still up for grabs. Final thoughts from you, brother.
It's anybody's game in that game day, baby.
Let's go.
Also, great show. Looking forward to the 3.
Let's do it. Thank you, Rip, for co-hosting, producing. Great job as always.
Great job.
Great job to the customers, guys. Thank you so much for watching, chatting, and buying. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. We'll see you right back here in the room in 50 minutes.
Woo!